Hey YouTube, this is SamDog30 here with a quick deck profile of my TG agents. You can actually run them again this format thanks to the new ban list. So I'll just get right into the deck. So first off, we have two Earths, Agent of Mystery Earth. It's a 2-star tuner that searches out for any agent, which in this case is going to be Venus. It just helps with consistency for your synchro plays because you can get your Venuses. It's also a tuner itself. It's also a target for Hyperion and Christia. And then on to the next card is Hyperion, Master Hyperion. It's basically the Dark Arm Dragon of the deck. You banish a agent monster from your graveyard to special summon hand, graveyard, or field. It does not have to be face up, by the way, so they can book a moon it and you can still banish it. And then you can banish one Light Fairy from your graveyard to destroy one card in the field. So it's just a really nice beater. It has 2700 attack, so it's hard to get around. Then comes Venus. Venus you use to special summon your Shine Balls. And you can make a Gotchi play, overlay 2 Shine Balls for Gotchi on Tetsu. You could do Black Mist if you run it. Stuff like that. You can also make a Synchro play with him, using like Birdman or Strikers to make a Mistworm, or there's some actually OTK possibilities for this deck, using a couple of cards. Next part is your Shine Balls. They just go with Venus. Really good card, kind of. Then next is your Christias. This card is a game winner if you drop her, which is not that hard to keep your graveyard modulated for. Basically, you drop her with four fairies in your graveyard. She adds one of those fairies back to your hand. No one special summons. So it's like a lockdown play. Like you say, you drop your Mistworm, 4 fairies exactly. Boom, drop Christia. Then you pretty much have game unless they top deck Dark Hole. Honest, it just wins games. There's no reason to really explain that. That's the fairy part of this deck. Next comes 2 tour guides. It's really good. You go tour guide into either another tour guide or a Sangin, and then you can either leave them on board or you can overlay into an Exceed, and just try and get some pluses off that. Then this is TG Agent, so I run 1 TG Striker and 2 TG Warwolves. I really like TG Striker and TG Warwolves because I don't use Strikers so much in this format because I run some other cards for that. But I really love Warwolf. Warwolf goes into Striker. Warwolf also special summons as a level 3, so you can overlay into Leviathan or Leviair, detach the special, synchro some more with your Shine Balls. It's just a really good play. Next is 2 Thunder Kings. It's my anti-meta tech of the deck. Just use it so that, like say you got what you kind of want, but you just want to drop this to stop your opponents from searching or synchroing. Just stop their plays before they happen. Like just stop your Gaia's. Your Gaia armor doesn't work. Just no more. Really good that way. Stop Exceeds. Then Birdman. This is the reason I use Striker so much because I have 2 Birdmen. Use this to make your synchro play. You can go Venus, Shine Balls, bounce to special him, special the last Shine Ball, and now you can synchro into 9 with the Venus on board. It's just really good. Then 2 Veilers. I would run 3 if I had space, but I'm at 42 cards right now. Veiler just stops things this format. That's about all you can say about it. It's really good. Then I own 1 Trag. It's good to stop OTKs. I would run 2, but I don't have the space because it's just there's no space. I don't want to run over 42, and I like all the cards in my deck. Then Gore is kind of obvious, same reason as Trag. Just a really good card in general. Then 1 Chaos Sorcerer and 1 BLS. A lot of people saying they would run 2 Chaos Sorcerers and Agents, but I don't feel like that's a good idea because Birdman doesn't count as a dark, and there's not enough darks to consistently feed this deck. So even if I had the choice, I'd stay at 1 Chaos Sorcerer and 1 BLS, but they're both very good cards. That's it for all the monsters. Now we go into the spells. 2 dualities because this just gets your setup, gets you cards you want, so you can finally go off. You can't special summon in that turn, but that's fine. Like you summon Earth and activate dualities. Now you probably have your combo in hand, and then you just go off. 2 creature swaps because this card wins games. You either creature swap your TG agent, not TG agents, your TGs, and then destroy them and get the other one, and you keep your opponent's monster, so it's like a plus. It's really good. Or you swap a Shine Ball, run over the Shine Ball. Then, pretty obvious, 1 Reborn, Dark Hole, and Heavy Storm. 2 MSTs. I only run 2 pretty much on principle. First of all, I don't like finding room for a third, and a lot of times there's a lot of decks that just run trapless. I also have in my trap section some cards that defend me there. But I side in the third when I'm going up against like Dark Worlds or Gravekeepers, anything with a field spell, or just like a continuous spell I don't like, or a bunch of back row. Then 1 Book of Boon. Really good card. Next, my 2 traps would be Royal Decree. I have 1 off rarity. Sad. PM me if you have a Hobby League Decree. I will trade for it or buy it off you. But Decree is just really good. It just gives you the ability to feel like you can overextend into your field because you won't get Mirror Force or Torrential. It's just like it's how I used to run 2 Starlight Roads in my Gladiator Beast deck. Just you have the defense, you have the safety, even though you might not always use it. You still don't have to worry anymore. So if you know you're thinking about that iffy play that you have, and you flip Decree, you don't have to worry about it anymore. Warnings and all that stuff is dead. So it's really good in that sense. But it can also be dead against some decks because they just don't run back row. So you side those out. Next into my extra deck. First we start off with a 9, 1 Mistworm, because you use this to bounce your opponent's field and then you attack for a bunch of damage. Next, my 2 8s is a Scrap Dragon and Stardust, because Scrap Dragon's really good because it destroys stuff. You can like destroy a Gotchi material or a Zenmain's material, and then you keep the monster on board with Zenmain's. In that case, you can destroy more. Stardust is really good because there's a bunch of destruction in this format, so it's great in that case. Next to my 7s, I go 1 Scrap Archfiend because it's a beater, Black Rose because it's Black Rose, and I actually do go Ancient Fairy because there is a huge issue with the Gravekeeper matchup. So, and also against the Dark World matchup, it can also work in the Dragunities, but that's not a very often thing to face. But it can destroy the field spell, it gives you 1,000 life points, and you have a 3,000 defense monster on the board. Really good. Then, no more Brioso, just Gaia Knight. I haven't found a level 6 that I like enough to run. Iron Chain is the next best choice. 2500 attack, it's okay. Mill 3, okay, I could see that. I just don't have space in here, and I like my other cards I'm running more. To my 5s, 1 TG Hybrid Librarian, because there's some OTKs you can do with TG agents with 3 or 4 cards. And then Catastrophe, because it's really good. And you get draws with Librarian. 1 Armory Arm, because it's level 4 Synchro. This is Sinks, go into the Exceeds. 1 Utopia, because Utopia is good, rank 4. I like it better than Pearl right now, because you can just stop stuff. 100 more attacks, not going to do a whole lot. Then the rank 3s, the explanatory, pretty self-explanatory. Zenmain's is amazing, Leviathan's a beater, and Leviair gets you back your banished lights. So like you can banish your Honest and special summon them and bounce them back to hand. Really good in that case. And then I only run, my only rank 2 is a Gotchi Gantetsu, because it's like the standard play. It's what I've been doing for a while, so I like it. So thanks for watching my TG Agent deck profile. Comment what you think about it, like the video, subscribe. Probably coming out with a Six Samurai deck profile soon, so check that out. Yeah, thanks for watching.